Hello, everyone. I am so excited that you are taking advantage of this little mini series that we're putting together on how to grow your customer base. Customers are so important in Plexus. Happy customers make great ambassadors. They help your PV, they help earn you that commission. It really builds your belief in Plexus when you have people who are happy with their products and who like the product. So they are so important. So our goal really is to help you grow your customer base, to give you some tips and ideas on how you can do that. So today I want to talk about getting creative. Sometimes we can get so stuck in, just the things that we're supposed to be doing, but reaching out and then following up and following up and following up, that sometimes we have to get creative in how we reach out to our potentials and how we reach them. So I know that Lauren's she's talking about expanding your network, and she uses groups a lot for that. But I wanted to share a tip with you that I learned from another Jewel on how she uses groups, because it can get, if you're part of groups, it can be exhausting to be part of these groups and try and keep up with everything and feel like you're an active voice in it. So what she said and what she suggested was that, she joins a group, she is active in it for, maybe a week. She's posting, she's commenting, really trying to interact with the members in it. After that week, she starts to friend people in the group. So, friend those other people who are, maybe asking or posting or whatever it is. And then after that, she starts to message them and build that personal rapport with them. So taking it off the group and having that guideline for myself, it was really kind of eye-opening, which, you're logically probably trying to do that stuff anyway, but kind of laying it out there in a timeline. This week I'm going to concentrate on posting in the group. Next week I'm going to concentrate on friending people and then messaging them and really creating that relationship. So that's one way that you can use groups, to start reaching out to people. And then another area where I've grown my business a lot is with garage sale and rummage sale pages. And you do have to be careful, because some of them have rules that say you can't post about your business, or you can only post on like the third Monday wearing blue jeans standing upside down, like crazy rules like that. But you can find a lot of good rummage sale groups where you can post and try and reach people. And so what I like to do is, I haven't seen one in a while, but there has been jewel maps that show, the number of jewels in each state. And so I look at those maps and I look, okay, where are there no jewels, or where are there not very many jewels? And that's when I go to Google, I maybe type in Idaho, the counties in Idaho. And so I have a map pulled up of all the different counties of Idaho. And then I go to Facebook and I start typing in, I don't know any counties in Idaho. So let's say like Boise, county rummage sale. So I'll type in Boise County and see what pops up and look for a rummage sale to join. I'll read the rules that are made public. And if it's something that I can join, I'll join it. And then I'll post in it. And so I look, like I said, I look for states, or I look for areas that there's not a huge concentration of Plexus. Remember, nowhere is saturated. But I look for that, and then I go find those rummage sale pages and I post in them. So that's something you can do as well. You have a broad reach you have in those groups, thousands of people. I found several ambassadors through that, some customers. So, use those groups. And then also, so many of us have so many friends who do other MLMs. So work together. I reached out to several of my friends who did other MLMs and was, I said like, hey, I really want to try your product. I would love to do a swap. Would you be interested? I really think my products could benefit you or really go along with what you share and promote. And I would really love to try this that you offer. And so, now Plexus has come out and said we can't necessarily post, that, oh, I love Norwex, or, oh, I love that, because you can't cross promote. But, what I can do is, if I try something from another MLM, then I can share with my friends. Like, oh, I tried this. I loved it. One girl that I did a swap with ended up telling her mom about Plexus. She ended up telling a friend about Plexus. And so, now they order from me as well, because heard her talk about the products, they wanted in on it as well. And so that's a reach that I wouldn't have had if I didn't, offer to do a swap with her and, stay in communication with her. So think of creative ways that you can step outside of your box to reach other people, because that's really going to help you build your customer base and your ambassador base. So I hope that helps, and I hope you will use these tips and tricks